Water in the shot. All right, guys. Good morning. I'll take my glasses off. All right. Everybody come onto all fours, hands and knees. So as you come to all fours. All right, here we go. As soon as you come onto all fours, hands and knees, index fingers are at 12 o'clock. Hands are directly underneath shoulders. Tops of the feet are down. On your exhale, round the spine high. On your inhale, drop the belly, turn the face and the tailbone upward. Exhale, rounds like a Halloween cat. Inhale, drops the belly. So you go from Halloween cat to saddleback horse. Right? Continue to go back and forth. I'm going to turn all the background noise off here so that it sounds better, clear. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Circle your head, your hips, your shoulders, your neck. What all is it that you need to move around today? And so start to articulate the spine a little left and right. Okay. Still smell caffeine. Welcome to yoga at home with your daughter's cat. Right? Tuck your toes, lift your hips, pedal your feet, and wag your tail. Now, you can either stay here in down dog, or you can drop to child's pose. Knees are about low rib distance apart. Toes are together. Arms extend forward, forehead lays down. So as you come onto or come into child's pose, if that's your choice, or you may stay in down dog if you would like, you want to make sure that your low ribs are supported by your inner thigh. So you don't want the knees so wide, especially if you have back issues. You don't want the knees so wide that your belly drops in between, unless you have a really flat low back. All right. Some people don't have any type of lumbar curve. Then you can take the knees wider. But if you have a little natural gymnastics dismount to your stance, right? A little chest forward, a little sway back. Excuse me, allergies. Then you want to try to maintain that long spine. So setting up your intention today, what is it that you need personally today? And so as you center off here, you can start to feel the breath come in through the nose, out through the nose. What is it that you need energetically? And so not a person, place, or thing, but what kind of energy do you need today? Do you need to feel peaceful? Do you need to feel productive? What is the energy behind your desires, rather than trying to attach or tether to a particular thing or outcome, right? On your next inhale, seal that in, roll to down dog if you're not already there, making your way towards the top of your mat. And so as you come towards the top of the mat, make sure your second toes are at 12 o'clock. Feet are about 4 inches apart. You're going to bend the knees, do a standing child's pose. So I'm trying to lay my chest down onto my thighs. I'm noticing, do my knees buckle in or do they go out? Am I not kneed, or am I bow-legged, or am I perfect, right? I'm a little personally bow-legged, some of you are not, right? And so for my bow-legged self, I have to draw the knees in so that they're still stacking over that second and third toe, dropping that butt down, trying to lay the chest on the thighs. Now push the floor away as we roll all the way up to a standing position. All right, standing tall at the top of your mat, finding your mountain pose. Hands along the sides, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, melt over the legs. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, low lunge. On your next inhale, float your low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back to your down dog, hips are high. Inhale, float to your plank pose. You can drop to your knees at any point that you need to. Exhale, lowers halfway. Inhale to your up dog, tops of your feet. Exhale to your down dog. Inhaling, allowing your left foot to go to sky. Exhale as your left foot steps by left thumb. Help it up if it doesn't make it. In that inhale, if you're helping it up, you're just going to adjust. But if you're already up, you can float on your next inhale, doing a floating low lunge. Bringing your hands down, step to the top of the mat, fold into the legs. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway left, flatten your back, pull your belly in. Hands down, right foot steps back to low lunge as you bend your front knee. Inhale, float your posture if you're adjusted. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, float to your plank position, push-up position. You can drop to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, comes to your up dog. Thighs are lifted. Exhale, down dog. Sides of the waist are long. Inhale, right foot to ceiling. Reach it up, stretch it up. Exhale as right foot steps by right thumb. Inhale, floating low lunge. Hands down, step forward and fold into your legs. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, left foot back. Inhale, floating low lunge. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, float to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Inhale, left foot to ceiling, reach it up. Exhale as left foot steps by left thumb. Inhale, floating low lunge. Hands down, step forward and fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot back. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, floats to plank. Exhale, lowers halfway. Inhale, up dog, thighs are lifted. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Inhale, right foot to ceiling. Exhale as right foot steps by right thumb. Inhale, floating. Hands down, step forward and fold. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Hands at the sides, mountain pose. Moving your big toes together if they're not already. Inhale, chair pose, sit back, swing those arms up, look at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, melt over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, Betty Boop. Hands flat, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Long, deep inhales, slow, gentle exhales. Close your eyes. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Looking towards the top of your mat. Bend your knees, step, jump, hop. And find your belly boot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Pardon me, guys. Those of you who are watching me live right now, still smell cat pee. My daughter, Cat, welcome to yoga at home. Peed in my yoga room in my plants, as well as pooped on my yoga mat. It's been all kinds of funness. So I am spraying lavender water. Imagine this is your smell in your room right now. No, the lavender, not the yoga pee, not the cat pee. On your next, welcome to yoga at home. On your next exhale, at the very end of that exhale, when that belly is tight, is when you'll step or hop. Maybe you can do almost a little handstand. Inhale right into your belly boot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Staying here, inhale, 1. 2. 3. 4. Inhale, 5. Makes your way to Betty Boop on that exhale. Inhale, right into your Betty Boop, halfway left. Exhale, fold. We're coming into our chair pose. Inhale. Carrying this into chair twist. You're going to bring your right elbow to the outer left thigh. Keep the keep the knees sealed. Twist from the rib cage. Press down through the right elbow to the outer left thigh. Twist and look up. Inhale, 1. Those of you who want more of a challenge can blossom the arms in a 6 and 12 position. 2. 3. Don't let the right knee win the race. 4. Inhale, 5. Comes back center to your chair pose. Exhale, 5. Twists you the other way. Bringing that left elbow over the right knee. Pulling the belly back from the inner thighs. Extending the tailbone to the back of the mat. The crown of the head forward. Inhale, 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. Inhale, 5, comes back to your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifts halfway, Betty Boop, flat back. Plant the hands, step or hop back, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to your down dog. We will inhale, left leg up high. Exhale as the left foot steps by that left thumb, pivoting the back heel flat onto the mat, coming in warrior 1. So your right toes are pointed to the right top corner of the mat. When you come up, your chest is facing the top of the mat. Don't worry about the back hip. If you can start to center off the shoulders, the hip will start to come around. There's a deep bend in the front knee. On your exhale, come out over that front thigh. On your inhale, you'll come back up. On your exhale, come out over that front thigh. On your inhale, you'll come back up. On your exhale, come out over that front thigh. On your inhale, come back up. On your exhale, come out over that front thigh. Bring that right elbow over. Come into a twisted warrior. And so if you need to, you can lift that back heel if you'd like, but really try to extend from the back heel to the crown of the head. Inhale, 1, 2. Keep that left butt cheek tucked in. 3, 4, and 5. Put the hands down inside that front foot. Come onto the knee of the back foot. Shimmy into a lazy lizard. Those of you who like to play with arm balances might start to try to put this leg on your arm like a backpack. Maybe even trying to get the upper tricep almost to the armpit where that hamstring is. Maybe even walk the other hand back. So you feel like you're doing a little bit of a chaturanga already. Inhale, 1, 2, hugging the left knee in if you're in this position. 3, 4, and 5. So from here, try to push the floor away and see if you can just pick up that left foot and maybe bend the knee and then lift the back leg and then lower down and then step back and then come up and then go back. Snuck that in on you. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale is right foot steps by right thumb. Back heel pivots down. Inhale comes up. Virabhadrasana 1. Going into that movement again. Exhale brings the body over the front leg. And look how long I am from heel to head. Inhale comes up. Exhale comes forward. Inhale comes up. Exhale comes forward. Inhale comes up. Exhale comes forward. Inhale comes up. This time we're going to take that elbow. We're going to pull it over that front leg. If you have knee issues, you can lift the back heel. Coming into your crescent twist. Otherwise, you stay in your warrior twist. In through the nose, out through the nose. For 4. A little ridiculous today. 3, 2. Know anything about cat pee? It doesn't want to come out. And 1. Awesome. Put the hands down to the inside of the front foot. Come onto the back knee. At this point, we're trying to shimmy. So you're going to take your upper arm and put it underneath this hamstring to the best of your ability, if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, your hands are just interior of that front foot. You do want that heart trying to open, and so my front heel is actually trying to pull me forward as my back foot and knee are trying to pull me back. A little bit of tension there. For 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. So push the floor away with your hands. That should lift your front heel if your leg is under it. And then you can pick up the toe. And then you can tuck the back knee and lift that back knee. Lower down. Bend that knee. Step back. Go through your flow. Meet me in down dog. In through the nose, out through the nose. Long, deep inhales, slow, gentle exhales. For 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy, guys. You're going to make your way through another flow. Float to plank, chaturanga, up dog. We'll all meet in down dog. You can stay here and rest, or you can do up to 2 more flows. plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. So sorry about my cleaning right in the middle of this, but here's the culprit sliding in the door now. In through the nose, out through the nose. Wonderful. Inhaling, taking your left leg high. Exhale as your left foot steps dead center of your hands. You're going to pivot your back foot flat. Come into your warrior two. I'm going to turn around here so I can face the video itself. Front heel bisects the back arch. The front knee is bent and the arms are floating right over the thighs. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Get that nice side body bend. Looking up at the top hand. Inhale comes up. Put those hands down inside that front foot again. Come onto the back toes. This time we don't drop the knee. I'm going to turn around here so you can see all of this. And so I get away from that happy, right? Something you don't have to deal with in the yoga studio very often, I find. All right, so you're going to take your left elbow back underneath your front thigh if you can. You're going to try to get behind that foot. You might even walk the right hand back to you. So I'm in chaturanga arms. I'm trying to sit down essentially on this left elbow, right? I should feel the tricep or the back of the upper arm into my hamstring. From here, I'm going to push the floor away. I'm going to see if I can lift that front foot and bend that right elbow and come back. Bend that right elbow and come back. Bend that right elbow and come back, step back, down dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale as your right foot steps dead center. And come up into our warrior two on this side and hold the posture. With the front palm, reverse your warrior. Where's your breath? Inhale comes up. We're going to put those hands down inside the front foot, come onto the toes of the back foot. So if you just want to hang out here in active lizard, it's completely fine. You don't have to move further. I'm just giving some play time, right? And so as I turn around so you guys can see it, let's see if I can slide my mat back away from that area a little more. All right, so now I'm going to get my right elbow back underneath my right hamstring. I'm going to walk both hands back, right? I'm going to try to sit my butt on that elbow. I'm going to see if I can lift that front foot. I'm going to bend the left elbow, straighten it. Bend the left elbow and straighten. Bend the left elbow and straighten it. Bend and straighten, step back, down dog. Inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale as your left foot Steps dead center. We're going to come back into that warrior two. In through the nose, out through the nose. Reverse your warrior. Long, deep inhale, slow, gentle exhales for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale comes up, spread those arms out. Bend the knee, reach out past that front leg, put the hand down. Notice that my hand is way forward of my toes. Shorten your stance if you need to do that. Put your hand on a block if you have longer legs than I do. You're going to take your right hand to your right hip. You're going to lift that back leg, half moon pose. If you choose, you can take the top arm to the sky. Press the floor away as you reach up. For 4 more. 3, 2. And slowly bend that front knee, step back, whoop, dive her down. Come up into your warrior two. That's what happens when you think about cat pee the whole time you're trying to do your practice. My mind is not here. Wonderful. For 4 more, stretch it out. Find the strength in your warrior two again. For 3 more. 2 more. And 1. This time, you're going to pivot your chest to the front. Take your left hand onto your left knee. Right hand comes forward. Toes of the back foot. Giddy up. Bring that right leg back up again. This time, keeping the hips level, we're going into revolving half moon. Left hand goes high. Hold. And slow motion. Put those hands down, step back to your down dog. You can stay here in down dog or you can float to plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog on your own breath. We're going to inhale and send that right leg back up to the sky for this side now. Right foot steps through. We're going to come into that warrior two. Right side. Holding this, stretching out across the chest. Both legs are strong. For most females, we need to be pulling inward rather than trying to stretch our mat. Reach forward, put the fingertips down, put the left hand onto left hip, giddy up, lift that back leg. If you need to move the right hand forward so it's underneath your shoulder, please do so. Maybe left hand goes high. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your front knee, step back with control into your warrior two. Control is the word, right? In through the nose, out through the nose. Now we're going to rotate our chest towards the front of the mat. We're going to bring our left hand down. Go ahead and bring your right hand onto the top of your right knee so it will help you as you giddy up, lift the back leg, right hand goes to the sky, revolving half moon. Inhale, 1. Making sure both hips are level. Tendency is to drop the left hip to reach the right hand up more. We want to counteract that by staying strong through the inner left thigh. And release. Both hands down. Step back, down dog. Now you can stay in down dog. You can flip to plank, chaturanga, up dog. Up to 3 times. We will all meet back in down dog momentarily. As you finish out your rounds of flow, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale as left foot steps by left. Dead center of hands come up, warrior two, inhale. Opening up the arms. Reverse your warrior. Inhale comes up. Reach past that foot. Windmill, come into half moon. Put the right hand down. Center the hips to the floor. Standing L. And then moving into half moon, revolving. Taking left hand high. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands go down. They slide back inside of that front foot. Now you can either stay here working with your lizard, or if you want to play with the little ekapada, you're going to take your elbow underneath. You're going to plant your hands back so they are in a chaturanga stance. You're going to press the floor away, bend those elbows again, see if you can lift that back foot, and then step back. Everybody makes their way to down dog. If you'd like to flow here, this is your opportunity, or rest your upper body if you would like. Inhaling, sending your right leg high. Exhale as right foot steps, dead center. Come into your Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, open up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, come up. Reach past that foot. Come into your half moon. So right hand down, left hand high. Chest open. Put both hands down, center off the hips, left leg level. Take right hand high, revolving half moon. Make sure you don't drop that left hip just to reach the right hand up to the sky. Wonderful. Place both hands down inside the front foot, step that left foot back. You either stay in active lizard or you play with your ekapada. And we all meet in down dog. So you can step back, jump back. You can flow plank chaturanga up dog. That is your choice. We will all meet in down dog within about 6 breaths. Wonderful. As you make your way to down dog, if you're not there already, you're going to walk your hands a little closer than normal, and you're going to step or hop to yogi squat. Now, if your heels do not go down for yogi squat, you can actually take your yoga mat, roll it up, especially if it's a thick one. That would be why I smell cat pee on my mat here. All right, I'm pulling away mats right now. I've had enough of the cat pee. All right. I kept smelling it. Probably still smells right there. All right, so I'm on bare floor right now. If you don't have cat pee on your yoga mat, then you can roll your heels up, right? Or roll your mat up to support your heels.
Another one of these heels are on the earth, right? You just make do with what you got. It's just how it is, right? I suppose that the worst thing that I'm dealing with today is cat pee in my yoga room. I'm okay. A little butt hurt, but I'm okay. Right. In through the nose, out through the nose, just laying that tailbone sink. I often think about all these scenarios because I'm such a perfectionist and the things that I do when it's in service of others and yoga and stuff. And I'm like, how can I edit all of this stuff out of these videos? I'm just leaving it. This is the most real yoga experience, right? Just how it is, right? So those of you who want to play with crow can begin to play with me and crow. If you don't do crow, don't freak out. You can stand up for a minute and loosen up your hips if you need to. I know I'm used to being down there. I have to remind myself that not everybody likes yogi squat as much as I do. All right, so let's talk about moving into crow. I feel like crow might be a little more doable at home besides handstands. I'd like to do some handstands, but I have so much stuff on my system today. You can hear me breathing. So we're not going to do handstands, but we're going to play with crow. So when you look at crow, hands are going to be shoulder distance apart. So identify what your shoulders are, what the distance is. And then the elbows are in close as though they're chaturanga arms. So when I put my hands down, shoulder distance apart, I'm going to lift my butt so that my toes are pointed to the back of my wrist. I'm going to bend my knees and put my knees into my upper outer armpits. So if you look, my knees are outside my arms, but just barely because I want my shins and my upper arm bones to make a small little X, like my elbow goes outside and my knee goes outside, right? My foot and my shoulder is interior of this. So think Susan Summers Thigh Master, right? Squeeze those knees and elbows in. Squeeze your thighs in, right? And then what you're going to do is watch your forearm as you roll forward. Once that forearm is straight up and down or perpendicular and it's parallel with the other one, you're standing on bone at that point. Then it shouldn't take a lot of muscle to lift the feet. But you have to get this forearm perpendicular up and down. For 4 more, if you're there playing, continue on. 3, 2, and 1. Step or hop back. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Wonderful. All right, guys. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Wonderful. I'm going to grab a blanket so that I can put my knees down on something. All right. Not putting my knees down on that either, obviously. All right, guys. So, what can I do without a yoga mat that's not going to kill my knees on this floor? All right, so we're going to do camel pose, what I intended to do. I'm going to do a short demonstration, but because I don't have a yoga mat, it doesn't feel really good on my knees, all right? So you're either going to take your fists or your fingertips up onto your low back. Fists can go into the low back. As you lift the heart up, you squeeze the knees lightly together and start to take the back bend. When you're ready, if both hands can go down onto the heels at the same time, do so. So as you move into your camel, in through the nose, out through the nose for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful, guys. Go ahead and come up out of that and make your way into your down dog. As you do this and start to move around a little bit, I'm going to find something to plant myself on for the rest of this class. Go ahead and come to a seated position, if you would, please. Do some neck circles, shoulder shrugs. This is my daughter's. It's one of those slick mats. By the way, all right. So hopefully everybody's in a seated position with me, and hopefully you can see me. I'm gonna slide back and over this way a little bit. So talk about yoga mats. Natural rubber yoga mats are the best ones. Like this tapas mat. Like if I was to be doing down dog in this, my hands just slide in it. Rubber will give you some grip, and it also gives you really nice cushion. So we're coming onto our back. We're going to do some bridge postures. Bridge meaning for bridge, the intention of bridge is to get a firm foundation on these shoulder blades, right? At the top of the shoulder plate, exactly. And then the feet, right? So as you come onto your spine, we're actually going to add to it a little bit today. So you're going to put your feet down so that the heels line up with the thigh bone, not outside of the hips. Of course, getting a phone call right in the middle of class. Even though I've got it set so that it doesn't do that. All right. Here's what it is. So reaching the fingers down, opening up the chest. Press the feet through the floor on your next exhale to lift up. You can keep the hands there, or if you choose to bind underneath you, please do. Let the breath start to open up the chest, in through the nose, out through the nose. Now you can stay here, or if you choose, you can lift the left leg to the sky, reach it up. As you reach the left leg up, do not lose the intention of the inner right heel. And so the knee likes to roll out to the side. You want to continue to press the inner right heel, the big toe down for 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Everybody releases their arms, releases the leg down, and comes onto their spine, lowering down. We'll go windshield wiper the knees left and right. If you lifted one leg, we'll lift the other one on this next go round. Also try to make sure that your hips are not dipping, right? And so typically the leg that lifts up, it tries to drop a little lower because it has no support, right? All right, so from this space, finding yourself moving back into your bridge posture, lift up. Those of you who choose to lift the right leg, do so, really propelling it to the sky. In through the nose, out through the nose. And everything releases down, leg and hips. You can windshield wiper the knees a little left and right if you wish. Wonderful. You're going to take legs and bring them into a chair posture. You're going to take your hands. So watch me for a second, because this is one of those, if you have not done this with me, you might need to see it. So my head will stay down through this section. I'm going to inhale, float my hands. Exhale, I'm going to press my hands without letting my legs go anywhere. The resistance between the legs and the hands pressing tightens up the abs. So we're sucking our navel to the spine as I press on my legs. So it's an inhale, float, exhale, press. Inhale, float, exhale, press. From that point, I'll ask you to lift the right leg up. Left foot can go on the floor or extends, whichever you choose. We'll get Charlie's Angels fingers. We're doing mini crunches. Look how much I'm moving. Guess what? My arms are not moving. I can do this nonsense all day long, right? What I want to see is those arms glued to the side of the head. Small movements will switch out the leg. From there, we'll come back to our legs in a chair. We'll lift, and we'll start to reach right and left, and then we'll flutter. It's super fun abs. Join me if you wish. Legs together, and toes flex back towards your face. Inhale, float the hands in front of the thighs.
Exhale, press the hands into the thighs, suck the navel to the spine to the mat. Inhale, float. Exhale, press, press, press. I should see some arm muscles. Inhale, float. Exhale, press. 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 Inhale, float. Exhale, press and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, right foot high, or you can flip this left leg for more of a challenge. Biceps right there behind the ears as you get Charlie's Angel's fingers. Small crunches for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs in chair pose. We're reaching down to the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, 3, left, 2, left, 1, left. Hold center, flare the hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Rock and roll head to tail. Roll that spine out. Come up to a seated position. From here, we're going to take a nice straddle seat. Make sure I'm on time. Yes, I am. Look at that. All right, so take the legs nice and wide. We're going to make sure that both sit bones are down. You don't want to, as we go to one side, lift the opposing butt cheek, right? So we're rotating our chest towards our right leg, and we're going to come over the right thigh. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to bring my chest and my navel over the right thigh as much as possible as I'm rooting my left sit bone down. Inhale, 1. 2. 3. Deepen the breath, slow it down more. 4. 1. Inhale, 5. See if you can hold the breath. And exhale, see how deep you can go into it. On the next inhale, you'll come up. We're doing the same thing over the other leg. You should get a nice stretch down the erector, down from the spine down to the back of the hip as we come over this left leg. And so when you first move into it, you'll feel the tightness of the pose and the breath might be a little tight. Try to move into where the breath is moving you. And so let the breath be your guide as you take that deep inhale in. Where's your breath? Inhale, come up. We're coming center. Inner thigh. Should get some of your hamstring as well. The next inhale, come up. You're gonna meander onto your back. Do any little spinal twist that feels good to you today. The one that I recommend, matter of fact, probably one I recommend for everything, because I really like this one, is where you braid the legs like eagle pose and you drop the knees over. That's too much on your low back, then just allow the knees to go down separately. You might just enjoy kind of rocking and rolling a little bit to left and right. It depends on what it is that you need for your back and your hips to finish this off and lay on the floor comfortably. Once you get all your wiggles out, you're going to come onto your spine, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose in a manner that's truly enjoyable to you. Wonderful. So as you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, really enjoying your practice, any little residuals left over, start focusing on your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Get all your little wiggles and fidgets out.
Hello, music angel. I am ready to connect.
As you lay onto your spine and you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, and long, deep inhales, slow, gentle exhales, just noticing the flow of the breath as it crosses over your top lip, through the nostrils, back into your throat. Feel the space between your toes, really relax.